Hey, good morning. I'm Vic Senese. Be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're looking at an FDA approval that could significantly change how plasma transfusions are delivered during emergencies. The FDA has just approved Ezplaz, E-Z-P-L-A-Z, freeze-dried plasma, a product designed to provide plasma when traditional frozen plasma isn't readily available. Now let's take a closer look. The Food and Drug Administration has approved Ezplaz Freeze-Dried Plasma for adults experiencing bleeding conditions that require replacement of multiple clotting factors when conventional plasma products are unavailable. Unlike fresh frozen plasma, Ezplaz is stored at room temperature. That means hospitals, ambulances, helicopters, and even military medical units may have much faster access to plasma during critical emergencies. Instead of waiting to thaw frozen plasma, clinicians can prepare Ezplaz in just 1 to 2.5 minutes. For trauma patients where every minute matters, that's huge. Now, who could benefit? Well, the FDA approved Ezplaz for several important situations. These include patients with serious bleeding or who require multiple coagulation factors, individuals undergoing massive transfusion after severe trauma, and patients taking the blood thinner warfarin who need urgent reversal before surgery or because of active bleeding. Having plasma immediately available could shorten treatment delays when every second counts. This is especially valuable in rural medicine, emergency transport, military medicine, and disaster response. Approval was supported by a Phase 1 safety and tolerability study involving 24 healthy adult volunteers. Researchers compared escalating doses of Ezplaz with traditional fresh frozen plasma. The results demonstrated comparable laboratory performance while showing favorable safety and tolerability. 9 participants experienced treatment-emergent adverse events, but investigators reported no clinically significant laboratory safety signals across the dosing groups. While this was an early safety study, it provided sufficient evidence supporting FDA approval for the clinical use. Now, one of the biggest innovations is portability. Current emergency use freeze-dried plasma products typically rely on glass containers. Ezplaz instead uses a flexible plastic bag system, making transport easier, potentially safer. The complete kit includes 1 unit of freeze-dried plasma, a sterile water bag, transfer tubing, and a blood transfusion set. Now, the product stores between 36 and 77 degrees Fahrenheit with a 12-month shelf life, allowing emergency services to keep plasma readily available without freezer storage. This approval represents an important advance in trauma medicine and emergency preparedness. So today's key takeaway is simple. The FDA approval of Ezplaz freeze-dried plasma could expand access to life-saving plasma transfusions wherever emergencies occur, from hospitals to ambulances and even to the battlefield. I'll continue to follow how this new technology performs as it enters clinical practice. So if you found today's report valuable, be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your colleagues. I'm Vic Senese. Thanks for watching, and we'll see everybody next week. Tomorrow on UroNurse, uronurse.com, a rising PSA can create anxiety for both patients and healthcare providers. But an elevated PSA does not automatically mean prostate cancer. And before moving forward with a prostate biopsy, like we did in the old days, there are important steps that should be considered. Should the PSA be repeated? Does an MRI have a role to play? How about biomarkers? Do they help the decision? Don't know? Join me tomorrow on UroNurse as I review the critical steps to take after discovering an elevated PSA before you decide to send that patient on for a biopsy.
UroNurse News every weekday at 9 a.m. Central Time, bringing you the news that shines. UroNurse News.